What's up everybody? How you guys doing today? My name is David Franco and welcome to my unboxing of the Ola. Gotta be honest, I watched a couple unboxings last night before making mine. A lot of people were saying AULA. No. Okay, maybe, but I'm always going to say Ola. But let's be honest, guys, it's not a real word. You can call it anything you want. You can call it areola if you wanted to. But I'm going to call it the Ola F99. Now, to give you some preface, some context, if you will, this is the Ola F75. I absolutely love this keyboard. It is the best keyboard I have ever used in regards to typing. Okay, hold on. Backing up a little bit. My favorite keyboard is actually the one in my basement. That's the Ola F, I forget what that one is called, but that one basically has the number pad, and I use that for gaming. Yes, I use it as a gaming keyboard, and it's beautiful. Guys, I'm telling you, the keys sound absolutely freaking fantastic. So, when I got this one, I was still just as impressed because listen to these keys. My God, they just sound phenomenal. The best sounding keys I've ever felt on a keyboard. But I need more. I need a number pad. Hence why I bought this, the Ola, AULA, Areola F99. This is going on my iPad Pro setup, which is right in front of me. I'm currently using the Widescreen Dev website, which is a nice little video hack for my fellow creators out there. Look it up. Guys, it's basically a widescreen. That's all it is. So anyway, I'm going to unbox this right now and give you guys a first impressions of how I feel, because I'm sure I'm going to love it. I mean, guys, come on. I already love their other keyboards. However, perhaps more exciting, I got my first ever Ola mouse. This is the Ola SC580. I've never had a mouse of theirs, so I'm very curious to see if my love for their keyboards can also convert over to their mice as well. So here we go. Let's just get this done because I know I'm going to love this. And actually, I'm not even going to treat the box with respect because I don't feel like grabbing a knife. And plus, I know I'm going to love the keyboard. So this box is going to go straight into the trash. Or recycling, rather. Recycling. Alright, so in the box, you do get a keyboard layout sheet. I don't think anybody really needs this. Although, no, hold on. I take it back. We do have a bunch of shortcuts on the back. So, for example, you can light mode switch. You can turn up and down the brightness of the RGB. And I'm quite excited for this. This has a 3-mode function, meaning I can actually, okay, so it does have 3-mode function. You can do Bluetooth, wired, or I believe using the USB dongle, which should be in the box. But more exciting, guys, check this out. This actually supports up to 3 devices simultaneously. And because I have in front of me my brand new iPad Pro setup, occasionally I might want to connect my MacBook Pro in clamshell mode, right? Just tuck it away. And in theory, I can switch the keyboard from my iPad Pro to my MacBook Pro and just use them interchangeably. Like, that is a huge deal instead of having to shift keyboards and maybe pull this one forward. And by the way, yes, this is actually staying in my house. I might just put this upstairs in my eBay setup. I'm not sure. I mean, that's where it used to be. Or I might put it on my Mac Mini, which is currently connected to my 55-inch TV, which I'll use casually. But hey, at least I've got extra keyboards. Okay, so we also get this manual. Manual who? Guys, we'll never know. And let's get to the keyboard itself, which is protected by this large piece of plastic. But hold on. We ain't done yet, guys. We ain't done yet. We do have a USB-C to USB-A cable, right? USB-C, yep, to USB-A, as well as a keycap removal tool, which I'll never use because I mean, I like keyboards, but I'm not into the whole mechanical thing where I want to switch out keycaps, swap the switches. I'm just not that into it. And speaking of, you get some extra hardware right here, which is quite cool. I believe it's USB dongle support, and if it is, it's probably included in the keyboard. Yep, there it is. And I went with the boring black and white model because I like the whole black and white vibe here. And actually, it's quite close to this one that I already have, the Ola F75. But this has slight shades of blue on certain keys. This is definitely more 90s, if you will. I mean, guys, look at this. This legit looks like a 90s style keyboard. We do have the flip out feet on the back or the bottom. And boom. It sounds and feels incredible. It actually might be a little more clicky than the Ola F75. Very cool. Very cool. Oh. Hold on. Maybe I should keep that box. My shift key is sticking a little bit. Uh-oh. Maybe I will have to take this back.
What's going on with that box?
I'm not talking to you, Alexa. Holy shit.
Oops, my bad. Sounds like you were having a moment with that sticky shift key. I'll just be over here pretending I didn't hear anything.
Alright, well now I feel bad. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be a problem. The shift key is actually sticking. Maybe I can fix it by using the key tool and looking into it myself. If not, I'm going to send it back to Amazon and just get a replacement. That's actually quite disappointing because I've had nothing but positive experiences from Ola. Okay, so they're obviously a great company and things don't always go as, according to plan. Shit happens. Simple as that. So yeah, there's a good chance I'm gonna have to send this back, but not focusing on the shift key for now. Listen to this audio here. I'm gonna take my microphone off in real time, okay? And I'm gonna put it on top of this box here. And you guys can listen. Here we go. Okay. Guys, it's exactly what I expected. It's another quality keyboard from Ola. Except for that shift key, ooh, that's a little concerning. And over here, we do have the removable USB dongle, which honestly, I'm just going to keep in the keyboard because I don't need it. I don't need it because I'm only going to be using Bluetooth. But yeah, it supports wired, Bluetooth, and the USB dongle, which is 2.4 gigahertz. There's the USB-C port, and yes, we do have full-on RGB. Not gonna lie, my unboxing experience is very soured by this sticky shift key. I wonder what's going on there. And no, it's definitely not something I can just look over because I use a shift key all the time. Now, if it was the right shift key, who cares? Who cares? But it's the left shift key, and that's the one I'm going to be using the most. So I might have to reach out to them and request a replacement. But hey, that aside, guys, I'm still a huge fan of Ola keyboards. It happens, but hopefully I can get a new one out pretty soon. It's just unfortunate that it happened to me. But that aside, amazing keyboard. And guys, I will link it right below on Amazon. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my unboxing of this, the Ola SC580. Again, my first mouse ever from this company, so I'm quite excited to see what it's all about. It's very light. Damn shift key. Some could say that shifted my mood. Alright, shift on out of here. Man, one thing's for sure. Yeah, this keyboard does not have its shift together. Alright, shifting on.